if I lost that dog, I'd be really, really upset.
How upset would you be?
I'd be about like I'd be about like I am now. Maybe not quite this bad, but I'd be upset.
So not very upset.
What makes you say that?
I mean, you don't seem like you're upset at all.
Oh, I'm upset. Maybe you don't know it, but I know it.
I mean, somebody went in there and shot your mother.
My mother.
Put a bullet in her.
Put a bullet in her.
Yeah.
Well,
what do you think about that?
I think I'd like to know who did it. That's what I think I know about. That's what I think I'd like to know about. I'd like to know who did it, and I'd like to know why they did it.
So would I. What about your brother? What do you think about that? They put a bullet right in him. Both your brothers.
Hello all you couch detectives out there, my name is Lee, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, share, hype, or all of the above. YouTube seems to like that. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into it. This is the house of Donald Hartung, also known as the Blue Moon Killer. Donald is into some, well, for lack of better words, some unorthodox type of shit. Once a week, Donald has dinner with his 77-year-old mother, Von Seal Smith, and his two stepbrothers, 49-year-old John William Smith and 47-year-old Richard Thomas Smith, who also goes by RT. Although RT is usually working and is rarely there for dinner. Seems wholesome enough. Well, on July 27, 2015, the last family dinner would be shared between the four, because Von Seal, John, and RT would be murdered. With their cars never leaving, mail overflowing the mailbox, and packages piling up at the door, the family did have quite a QVC addiction, it seems. Well, something was clearly wrong. A welfare check was requested by RT's employer, as RT was on call 24/7 with the Department of Homeland Security. And when you just disappear with a position like that, it will most certainly raise some concerns. When officers entered the home, they found a disturbing scene. All three were beaten with a hammer, had their throats slit, and RT was actually shot in the head. But who could have done this, and why? I mean, who else is there to question? The other brother, 58-year-old Donald Hartung. This video consists of an interrogation that took place on July 31st, 2015, and a second interrogation that was conducted the following day on August 1st. Now, the reason why it took place on July 31st is because it took 3 days for them to find the bodies. Now, as always, stay tuned after the interrogations for the most up-to-date information on this case.
I guess you know why you're down here to talk about your mom and your brothers, okay? As I told you out there on the scene, they are deceased, okay? But before we talk about all that, I want to read you your rights, because I don't know what's going on yet, and I just want you to have these in mind while we talk, okay?
All right.
And be aware of them, okay? Today's date is the 31st. Time is 1:20. We're at 1700 West Leonard Street. All right, Donald. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. This paragraph below says, I have read the statement of my rights shown above, and I understand what my rights are. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. If you would like to read these again, And then I need you to, let's do it this way. I need you to print your name here and then sign there. So I can get a picture of everything that's going on. I noticed that your last name's different than theirs. What's that all about? Are these your stepbrother?
They're my stepbrothers.
Okay. So you have a different dad, correct?
Right.
Who's your dad?
Donald Hartung.
Donald Hartung. Where does he live?
I have no idea.
Okay. Did you have a stepfather, I guess?
Yeah, I did.
Mr. Smith?
Richard Smith.
How did he pretty much raise you your whole life?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
How old were you when he came into your life?
7.
So,
7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Young. Okay. What's your relationship with John and Richard? Do you have good relationships with them, or?
Yeah, we have great relationships.
I mean, do y'all do stuff together? Y'all get along?
Well, we don't really do a whole lot together. We all work all the time.
Oh, okay.
So,
Where does Richard work?
Richard, my stepdad,
No, Richard Thomas
my
Smith,
stepdad's
your brother.
deceased.
Your brother.
He works out at the base.
What does he do out there?
He works for Homeland Security.
Okay, do you know what he does, right?
I don't really know. He don't never talk about what he does.
Oh, okay. Is he a very secretive person, or just he doesn't talk about work?
He never talks about work.
But he'll talk to you about anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about John? What's John like? What does he do?
Well, John, he works for Walmart,
Okay.
and he's been out there since the store opened on Mobile Highway.
The regular Walmart there?
The regular Walmart. He's been out there since they started that. And that's, he
So he's been there a long time.
yeah, he's a code 10, whatever. What he does is he carries stuff, he's like a helper.
I got you.
Brings buggies in, stuff like that.
Does John have any problems or anything? Somebody said he might have a mental problem or something, or does he have any issues?
Not that I know of. I mean, when he was a child, I think they said hyperactive or something. They put him on Ritalin.
Okay, so he's not mentally handicapped or anything like that?
Not that, I don't think so. I don't see him that way.
Okay. He's a normal functioning adult?
He's a normal functioning adult.
He drives himself to and from work?
Oh, no. No, he can't drive.
Why not?
Mama won't let him drive.
Why?
She's afraid he might have an accident.
Why is that?
Well, he's a normal functioning adult, but I guess he's a little slow.
So he does have a he's a little mentally handicapped, maybe?
A little, yeah.
Okay. Did he go to school, finish high school, or?
Yes, he did finish high school.
Okay. Does he have is he bipolar or anything like that,
I wouldn't know about that. And if he is, I don't know it.
Okay. All right. When was the last time you saw your family?
Tuesday, I went over. I always go over on Tuesday to take my dog and let her run. I went over there I went a little earlier than usual. Sometimes I don't go over to about 3. But I went over a little bit earlier, and I got there probably about 1 or 1:30. And I stayed pretty much out in the yard playing with the dogs, go in, talk to Mama, watch television together. She loves QVC. She watches it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she puts it on the news, and I fix dinner for them every Tuesday. And I made dinner. And
What'd you make?
Fried chicken. Let's see. John always picks out what we eat, and I cook it when I get there. So we had fried chicken, green beans, corn, and biscuits, and French fries.
Okay. Is there any leftovers or anything?
Well, yeah, I always put RT's in the stove. I always put his in the stove. His is always in the stove when he gets home from work, because sometimes he don't get in until 8, 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. And RT is Richard?
That's Richard Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that works out at the base. He works long hours out there.
Gotcha. Now, was he there when you were there Tuesday?
No, I never saw RT. I always leave before he, well, not always, but most of the time I leave before he gets home.
Okay. What's the condition of the house inside?
Well, it used to be a lot better than it is now, because Mom ain't able to take care of it, but it's pretty nice in there. She keeps it pretty neat.
It's not like, doesn't look like a hoarder lives in there or anything?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, now it might look like a hoarder lives in there, because Mama, she's like constantly getting stuff from QVC, so she's got clothes hanging. You know, she had like clothes hanging in between the where the TV is and where the table is, and the kitchen, and they're in the doorways. And
So there's a lot of stuff in the house.
There's a lot of stuff in the house. Mama gets QVC. She orders something just about every day.
Okay. Where does she get all the money to do that?
Well, I don't know where she gets all the money to do that. I reckon it's from my dad's retirement.
Oh, okay. What did he do?
He was in the Navy for 20 years.
Okay.
And he retired from the Navy, and then he worked for the Civil Service for 22 years. And then he retired from the Civil Service. And then he worked out on the base at NAS, at the fuel farm.
Mm-hmm.
And he stayed out there about 16 years until he had Parkinson's.
Oh, okay.
And he got to where he couldn't drive no more, so they, you know, sheriff's deputies followed him home one day. They thought he was drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was getting bad.
Hmm.
So RT and Mama got together, and John and me, and we decided, you know, it was time for Daddy to retire.
I got you.
But as far as I know, that's just my dad's retirement. That's all I know.
I got you. What time after you cook dinner, do you clean up, or what do you usually do?
Yeah,
Who does the dishes or whatever?
I always help John do the dishes. We put them we put the pots in the sink, and we put the plates in the dishwasher, and then I always help him do their wash their clothes.
Did y'all wash clothes that night?
Yeah, and then we put them away.
Whose clothes did y'all wash? Your mom's and
Everybody's.
his?
Yeah, everybody.
Do you bring your clothes over there and wash them?
No,
too?
I wash my clothes at my house.
Oh, okay. All right. So y'all did laundry and put up the laundry?
We did laundry and put away the laundry. And we ate.
About what time did y'all eat?
Probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Probably about 4. Somewhere right in there.
Okay. So y'all ate an early dinner?
Oh, yeah, we always did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And y'all had fried chicken, green beans, corn, biscuits, and French fries.
That's right.
Sounds good.
Well, I do all the cooking when I go over.
Are you a good cook?
Well, when it comes to cooking stuff like that, I am.
Okay.
You know, I know how to do that.
I got you.
I've got my mom's recipes. She wrote every one of them out for me. I've got them handwritten at the house, so that's where I learned to cook from my mama.
I got you. What time did you leave, you think?
Well, I usually stay and watch the news with Mama and leave after that.
Well, you watch the 5 o'clock news,
Yeah.
5:30 news, 6
Right.
o'clock? Which one?
Well, normally we watch the national news
At 5:30?
at 5:30, and then I leave right after that. And that's about what time I left, was I'd say between 5:30 and 6, right in there.
Okay. Where'd you go after that?
Home.
Okay. What'd you do Wednesday?
Wednesday? Oh, nothing. I don't ever do nothing. I sit right there at the house. I'm with my dog. And I got up and went to work.
What time do you work on?
I work 3 to 11.
Oh, you work the evening shift?
Yes, sir.
And did you work evenings Wednesday?
Yes, I did.
Did you talk to anybody in your family Wednesday?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Well, I don't usually talk to them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just didn't. I might call Mama every once in a while.
Let me ask you this: in a week's time, how often do you talk to your mom or your brother?
Usually, I might talk to her maybe on the phone once a week, and then I'm over there they know I'm coming every Tuesday.
Okay. So are you off every Tuesday?
I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays.
Mondays and Tuesdays. And the rest of the time you work 3 to 11.
Yes.
Have you tried to get a hold of your brother or anybody since Tuesday? Have you called anybody?
No, I haven't called anybody. I mean, I haven't tried to call my brother. The only phone calls I've made, I think I called the bank.
Okay, you haven't tried to call your mom either? Okay.
No, well, yeah, I did. He asked me to call her today when he got over there, so I called her when he came over, but that...
Who?
The sheriff's deputy.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, he asked me to call when he came over to see if I could get him to pick up the phone when he came over and woke me up.
Okay.
And I called and nobody answered, so...
Do you think that was weird?
Yeah, because Mama always answers the phone. Mama's always there. She's always home.
Can she get around?
Oh, yeah, but you have to be careful. She falls. She'll fall on you if you're not careful.
Okay. Does she have a little walker or anything?
No, she don't have that, but she'll every once in a while she'll lose her balance and fall.
Okay. Do you know what time Richard got home that night?
I don't know what time he got in.
Which car does Richard drive?
Mama's is the RAV4, and Ortiz is the Highlander.
The white one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you own any guns?
Well, I have. I've owned quite a few guns, but I don't have any right now.
You don't?
No, sir.
When was the last time you owned a gun?
Maybe about 2 years ago.
What was it?
It was a Smith & Wesson 40 caliber.
Like a semi-automatic pistol?
Yeah.
What'd you do with it?
I pawned it, sold it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's what I've done with all my guns. I also had a 44 Magnum. I had a Henry rifle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's pretty valuable, huh?
Yeah, it was. It was pretty valuable, but I didn't like it.
Why?
I couldn't shoot it good.
Really?
Yeah.
They say those Henrys are pretty accurate.
Yeah, well, they might be, but...
I've never shot one.
Well, I'm getting older, so I'm not anywhere near the shot I used to be.
I got you. Does Donald or does Richard, RT or John, do they own guns?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
They've never owned a gun that I know of. Now, Dad had some guns.
Are they still there in the house?
As far as I know, they should be.
What kind of guns did he have?
He had some guns that his daddy gave him when he died, and I'm not sure what they were. The only thing I know for sure that he had was a .22 rifle and a 40 caliber pistol and a .22 pistol. And the .22 pistol has made it through the trailer fire. So they've had that ever since. We had a lightning struck trailer and burned it down back when I was about 12. We lost everything we had.
I got you.
And so he had that pistol. And then his daddy, I think, gave him a .22, and he had the 40 caliber. If he had anything else, I don't know.
I got you. Did they tell you how your folks, your family over there was killed?
Killed? They said they were deceased, and they never told me how they were killed.
They're dead, and it looks like they were killed.
Killed.
Mm-hmm.
How were they killed?
It looked like they were shot.
Shot.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Well, it looked like they were shot. It's hard to tell because there was a lot of clothes on top of them.
got clothes on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Lord. Oh. Were they robbed, or
I don't think so.
it just looks like somebody just came in and shot them?
Yeah, looks like somebody knew him, whoever did it.
Well, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that they know.
No.
Could have been anybody.
Were they having problems with anybody? Was John having problems with anybody, or RT?
Not recently. Not that I know of.
Were you having problems with them at all?
No. I haven't had any problems with them. We're not having any problems.
So something didn't happen when you were over there Tuesday night and you killed them?
No. Nothing happened.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because if something happened, now's the time to tell me.
I would not kill my mother and my brothers.
Okay.
I mean, why would I do something like that?
I don't know. I don't know you.
Well, I understand that. I know that's true. But I wouldn't do something like that. I'd never harm my family.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a key to the house?
I sure don't.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. They just never give me one. I don't reckon they figured there was any need to.
I gotcha. When was the last time? So the last time you were at that house was Tuesday.
Tuesday. Always on Tuesday. That's when I always go over there. Every Tuesday.
Why would somebody go in there and kill your mom and your two brothers and put clothes over them like that?
I don't know.
And they've been in there a while.
Put clothes over them?
Yeah, like pile stuff on top of them.
I have no idea. I have no earthly idea.
Tell you, to me, it seems like somebody that would do something like that would have known them or either been family because they didn't want to see them after they were dead and put stuff all over them. Does that make sense to you?
That makes sense to me, but as far as I know, I'm the only family they got. I mean, other than distant relatives that live over in Mobile.
Y'all don't have any other family that lives here?
No. No, that's all I've got is my family. My mom and my brothers.
Why would somebody want to kill them?
How would I know? I don't know why anybody would want to kill them.
How messed up is John, really? I mean, do you think he's bipolar or anything?
I have no idea. I really don't know. I don't even know what bipolar is.
Bipolar is kind of like where somebody can be acting normal, happy one minute, and then they're mad and acting crazy the next minute.
Well, now that's
Their
the way he used to
personality
be like that
switches.
when he was young, but now that he's older, he's not like that no more.
Does he go to a doctor or anything?
Not that I know of. Now, I know who the family doctor is.
Who is that?
Dr. Donald Blackman.
Where's his office?
You know where the old Circuit City was?
Mm-hmm.
That little place across from
Across
it?
the street.
Yeah, he's down in there somewhere. I went over there one time, a long time ago, to take somebody over there, but I don't remember exactly where it was. I think when you first go in, it's on the right, down. You go like straight in, and it's like the last office on the right. That's been so long ago.
How does it make you feel to hear that your family was killed?
Makes me feel pretty bad.
I mean, you don't seem
Well,
That upset.
I've got to control myself here. So I've got to take care of this. So that's what I'm doing. I'll get it later.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm just trying not to even look at it right now
Why?
because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got no family. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I was very close to my mother. You know, my father left me when I was a baby. She raised me. And I was very, very close to my mother.
Right.
And I can't imagine not being able to see her.
Well, you won't. I mean, she's gone.
I know.
And you didn't have anything to do with that?
No, sir. I would never harm anybody in my family. I love my mother and I love my brothers. And I love my dad just like if he was my own father. I mean, my real father. He was my own father. I would never harm my family. Never. Never harm my mother. Or my brothers.
Did you get jealous because they're all living there with your mom and maybe feeling left out since you live over there by yourself?
No. Been over there for 15 years. I love my house. I love my place.
Is that your house? You own it?
No, I don't. I rent it, but I've been renting it for 15 years.
I got you.
It's low rent. I mean, you know, it's not real expensive. And I take good care of it, keep it painted and everything. On the inside, I do all the inside stuff. And no, I wasn't jealous about that at all. I don't care nothing. I don't want nothing to do with that house. I don't want nothing to do with that house at all.
Why?
Because my mom's died in there.
Oh. Okay. You need some more water?
Yeah.
Let me get you some more water.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll get you
think
another cup.
I got enough.
I'll be right back.
Here you go.
Oh, here, I'll get you some water.
Thank you.
Wow. Where did let's talk about your family a little bit. Where'd y'all grow up when you were young?
My dad was in the Navy, so we lived all over the place.
Where'd you live when you were 7?
Bruton.
Bruton, Alabama?
That's when my mom remarried, January the 2nd, 1965.
And then where'd y'all go from Bruton?
Well, my dad went to Vietnam. Right after they got married, we went to Orange Park, Florida. Over
Okay.
there. I think he was at Mayport.
Where's that? Where's Orange Park?
Jacksonville.
Okay.
And then he
How
came.
long were you there?
I think it was 2 years, sea duty. 2 years, I think, and then we had a trailer. We had a mobile home.
Over there near Jacksonville?
Yeah. And then he came back from Vietnam, and we left Jacksonville, and we moved to Mobile.
Alabama.
I think it was Mobile next. And I remember we lived off of Azalea Garden Road in Mobile, in the trailer park there. And then, I don't know how long we were there.
What did he do in the Navy?
He was an aircraft mechanic,
Okay.
AMH-1.
What did you and RT and John, did y'all play any sports together growing up, or What'd y'all do when y'all were kids?
There was a big difference between us.
What were the differences between y'all?
He was 9 years younger than me.
Who was?
RT.
RT's 9 years younger than you are?
Yeah.
He's 49, so you're 58?
Right. I think he's 49. He might be 50.
Okay. And what was
But what we did was we played a lot of chess. He loved to play chess.
Really? Who was better, you or him?
Well, I was better.
Really?
Yeah. I taught him how to play. And then he went on and he almost won the state championship. He went to, when we were living up in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
He almost won the state championship. He came in like, I think, second or third.
How old was he then?
Junior high age.
So like 13, 14?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he was about that age, yeah.
Why didn't you try and win it if you were better?
Well, I mean, I was better teaching him how to play. Once he learned how to play, he was better.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he was way better than me. I mean, I couldn't beat RT no more.
Really?
He was a great chess player.
What else did he like to do?
Sports-wise?
Or just hobbies in general? What did he like to do in life?
I don't really know of anything that he particularly did, you know?
Well, I mean, when y'all were growing up. When y'all were
Oh.
kids, what'd y'all do?
Well, that was a long time ago. We used to play soldiers, you
Mhm.
know, play like we were in the army and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you know. We used to have little plastic men, set them up and throw marbles at them, you know.
Right.
Pretend like it was armies battling, see who could knock over all the other guys first,
I got you.
you know. And then,
Where did John fit in all this? Would he participate with y'all, or
no, not too much, not John.
what was John doing?
He was in special ed. He was, I think Mama said, you know, only thing I know is what Mama told me. She said he was hyperactive and he was taking Ritalin. And I remember that. I don't think he still takes Ritalin. If he does, I don't know it. So, but it was a struggle to get him up and get him through school.
Really?
Yeah, it was. My mother was very proud of that, the fact that John made it through high school.
What did he do after high school?
Well, he went to work, and well, I don't really know too much about what he did after high school.
Where'd he go to high school?
He graduated from the same high school me and RT did, Deep Creek,
Where's that?
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay. How old were y'all when you moved to Pensacola?
They moved down here before I did. I got married. I married a girl up there, and I lived up there for about 32 years. They moved back down here. I don't know exactly when it was, but I would say it was probably about 20, maybe 25 years ago, somewhere in there.
They moved to Pensacola.
Right, and then I moved back down here in December of '99.
Okay. So you've been here 15, 16 years?
Yes, sir.
No.
And that same house right there.
What did you do up in Virginia? What was your job?
I worked for the city of Virginia Beach.
Doing what?
I was printing. Printer.
What does a printer do?
What I did was I run high-speed electronic printing equipment like Xerox machines, like Docutechs and 9900s, and we put together everything that the city needed in the way of paper.
So were you kind of like in an IT department where you were...
It's similar to it, but it was really a print shop because we also had roller pressers in there. We had the mail room was in the back of it.
Right.
We had roller pressers, and we had roller presses in there too. And then there was an electronic section so it was a print shop.
I got you. You said you were married. How long were you married?
I was married for 18 years.
Really? What happened with that?
Just fell apart.
Where is she now?
Well, I don't know. I would imagine she's probably in Chesapeake, Virginia. That's where her family is.
Do you have any kids?
We have one son.
Where's your son?
My son's in Virginia Beach.
What does he do?
Last time I talked to him, he works for Geico.
Insurance?
Yeah.
Are you close with your son?
No, we're not. I only talk to him every once in a while. And in fact, I haven't talked to him in, it's probably been 2 or 3 years.
Why? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, why is that?
Well, he just, after me and his mother broke up, he went in the Army,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess I think he kind of took his mother's side in the divorce thing, so.
Really?
That's what I think. I'm not sure, but.
Did y'all have a
But anyway, he was in the Army, and then when I moved back down here, I haven't seen him, and he was in Fallujah. He spent 18 months in Fallujah.
How old is your son?
Don was born 79.
So he's 36.
Yeah, about that, 35, 36. He was born in April, so it's 36.
Gotcha. Why'd y'all end up getting divorced? Was it a nasty breakup, or y'all just kind of decided to get divorced, or what?
We just kind of decided to get divorced. There wasn't anything really nasty about it at all.
So why do you think he'd just take his mom's side? Do you feel like he felt like you abandoned him, or?
Well, yeah, because I moved out. I moved out to Virginia Beach.
Now, do you still have contact with your son while he's growing up? How old was he when y'all divorced?
He was 17, 18.
So he was almost grown.
Yeah. He was 17, I believe.
Gotcha. Did you still have contact with him while he was...
yeah. I had contact with him right up until I left Virginia.
And then what happened when you left Virginia?
Well, I tried to get him to come down and visit. I couldn't get him to come down. I talked to him every once in a while on the phone, and then, he would call me up every once in a while, and we would chit chat. I'd ask him how's everything going, how his mother is, how his grandparents are, what's it like in Virginia, and just general stuff like that. And
yeah,
we just weren't close.
I got you.
Not close enough, I don't guess. But I mean, shoot, I raised the boy. I mean, I coached him all the way through school. I was his coach all the way through. 4 years of football, 9 years of baseball.
Really?
Yes, sir.
How does that make you feel now that you're older and, your dad, I guess, left when you were 7, you were raised by...
My dad left me when I was 3 weeks old.
Really?
Yeah. I was abandoned when I was 3 weeks old. My mother raised me.
So your mother's pretty much the only family
she's all I got.
She was the one that was always there for you.
That's right. She's always there for me. She was always there for me. There ain't nothing in this world I could ask my mother for that she wouldn't give me.
Really?
That's right. Nothing.
She can give you anything you wanted?
Anything. My mama loved me, and I loved her. And we were together all that time while Rich was in Vietnam. We lived up there in Brewton. Prior to that, she worked down here in Pensacola. When I was a baby, I stayed with my grandparents, and Mama worked down here at Kimstrand.
Mm-hmm.
And when she met and married Richard, he went to sea. That first trip to Vietnam, we stayed there in Brewton. Boy, that brought back a memory. I almost forgot about that.
What was that?
Well, she shot a guy. She had to shoot a guy one time. Was trying to break into the house.
Did she kill him?
No. Never did find out who it was. We thought we knew who it might have been. But she didn't kill him.
Who did she think it might have been?
Well, a guy showed up with his arm in a sling, and she shot 22, and there was blood everywhere. She fired 22. And a guy showed up with his arm in a sling, and it was Charles Beasley.
Who is Charles Beasley?
He was a guy that lived across the street from us up there. Used to like to come over and play checkers with my mother. I was good friends with the Beasley boys and children, and they were my friends. that was back, you know, before RT and John was even born. And so that was
How old was this guy?
about the same age as my mother.
And how old's your mom?
78. She's 78. She just turned 78.
When?
Mama's birthday is June the 20th.
So she just had a birthday about a month ago, a little over a month.
She sure did.
What'd y'all do for her birthday?
Oh, we just got together, had some cake, give her little trinkets, you know. That's all we ever give Mama, just trinkets, you know.
Whatever happened with when the guy tried to break into the house, the cops come and all that?
Yeah, the sheriff's department came out. It was James Taylor and Scotty Burns. It was the sheriffs back then. And they found, he was going around the neighborhood like shaking on doors and scaring people and stuff, like he's going to try to break in or something. And it was a half glass on the back door, you know, like the back doors have. And she shot through the glass. So I guess we hit him, you know.
Did she say who she thought it was?
No, she never accused anybody of it.
Was it dark?
She just kind of, I think because of Charles Beasley showing up with his arm in a sling, she thought maybe it might have been him, because I don't remember anybody else's name from up there around Brute. But Charles Beasley, maybe that's why, but he was the only one that, I mean, you know, our family and his were friends.
Yeah.
And around where we lived, that was the only.
How old were you when that happened?
66, I guess it was. 65, 66. I'd have been, what, 8, 9? I was born in 57.
Mm-hmm.
About 8 or 9. I was there. And my cousin Charles was there. He was there to try to protect Mama. Mama had a nervous breakdown because of that.
Really?
Yes, she did. She had a total nervous breakdown. They had to bring my dad home from the med.
So this was a big to-do.
Well, yeah, it was. Now that I look back on it, yeah, it was a big to-do, because I was just a boy. I mean, I didn't really understand everything that was going on, and I didn't even know that my mother had a nervous breakdown until later on. And they brought my dad home from the med.
When did your dad pass away?
Let's see, Daddy died about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I can't remember exactly when it was.
Were you upset then when he passed away?
Oh yeah, he was my stepfather, but we were close. I mean, we went fishing and we did all kinds of stuff together.
I got you.
Yeah, he died in January.
Let me take this. I'll be right back. I like it. Hey, I'm on this.
All right.
So we were talking about your mom, right?
Yes.
How did you find out that I guess she had had a nervous breakdown when all that happened?
She told me about it later on.
How old were you?
8, 9, in that area. Dad was on a med cruise in Vietnam. It was 66, I believe. And the guy was going around peeping Tom type stuff. And he'd take the thing, and Mama she had my cousin Charles come over there, and he had a shotgun. And when I woke up, everything was over, but they told me about what had happened. She kept a pot of boiling water on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
And after she shot, it was quiet for a few minutes, and the guy went around to the front door and started trying to, they said something, he was trying to rip the door off.
Mm-hmm.
And they never did arrest anybody for it. They were watching the hospitals and stuff.
Yeah.
So the only person we ever thought it might have been was Charles Beasley, but we don't know.
Hello? Hold on. Can you draw me a diagram of that house? Because I haven't been in it.
Kinda. Should be able to draw you like a squares or something.
Yeah, just say this is the house. This is the, say this right here is the front door. And this over here is the carport. There's like a little door here too, right? Isn't there a door here at the carport?
Yeah.
Alright. You take it from there and kind of draw out where the back door is and then kind of the rooms in the house.
Okay. See, there's an awning back here. Something like this.
Okay.
And the door's on this side. And you go in, and there's this is where the washing machine and dryer is.
Okay.
And there's like a bedroom here.
Whose bedroom is that?
That was my dad's bedroom.
And you can get to it from the outside of the house. That door goes right into that bedroom?
Yeah. No. Well, there's a utility room here too, with a doorway right here. Okay. So you go out. You go in this door here to get into this bedroom, or you can go out that door that goes out to the carport.
Okay.
I'm talking about on the side there, the little awning thing.
Yeah. Where the cars are parked?
Yeah, where the cars are parked.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see, now we got, let's see, this is the kitchen, the den, this is like a dining room. And there's, well, actually, that's the front door there. They put the front door over this way a little bit because it comes into a hallway, and there's a dining room and a living room. And then there's,
So at the front door, there's like a hallway that goes to the...
yeah, there's a hallway, but right over here, there's a living room and then a dining room.
Okay.
The dining room's small. That ain't a very good drawing. I can't.
It's all right.
Okay. Let's see. This was RT's room. And then across the hall from RT's room would have been John's room. And then this would have been Mama's room. Okay. And then there's like a bathroom over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it.
Okay. Do y'all have like two places where you can watch TV in the house?
Yeah. Well,
You got the den here, I guess you watch TV in there, and then
yeah, Mama always watches
living room
TV
in
in here. And then John always watches TV back here in Dad's bedroom. Or what was Dad's bedroom. It's kind of more like a
family room.
family room now.
Where are the recliners at? Like where they sit and watch TV. Where would John sit and watch TV in his recliner or something?
Oh, well, it'd be right in front of the TV.
Yeah, but what room?
Oh, in Dad's bedroom. That's where he stayed in there all the time. He almost never come out of there. The only time he'd come out of there would be to go take a bath and go to bed, pretty much. He stayed in that room.
So when you come out of the den, I guess you go down this hallway, and on the left will be RT's room, the right is John's, and then the back corner room would be your mom's room.
Right.
Okay.
That's right. That's about as close as I can get it. And Mama always watched TV, and she was always in there's a kitchen table like right in here, and there's like little chairs and stuff in here. And
does she have a recliner in here?
Yeah, she's got a recliner in there.
And that's where she always watches TV?
That's where she always watches TV.
Can you just write your name on this and the date?
Sure. First.
31st. When you would come over, what door would you usually go in the house?
Always the back door. The one in the back on the porch. Because one of the main, I'd love to go over because I take my dog over there and it's a chance for her to run and play. Like I said, I spend more time in the yard than I do in the house playing frisbee. Playing frisbee with my dog.
Because the yard's fenced in back
there? Yeah, the yard's fenced in. I can turn her loose. So I don't have to worry about it. Let her run a little bit.
I got you. What time did you say you left over there?
Well, I left probably about between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Right in there.
Can anybody say where you were after that?
Nobody can ever say where I'm at any time. I'm always at home.
Does anybody live with you or anything?
No.
You live by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Does anybody live in your house next door to you?
Yeah, I got neighbors.
Think they might have seen your car at home or something?
They might have. I can't say. I didn't see them when I came home. I came home, went to the mailbox, and went right on in the house like we always do.
Was it daylight or dark when you got home?
Still daylight.
Okay. That was my partner that called me, and he was telling me they got in the house. He was telling me how they were killed, and they were shot to death. All
Shot
three
to
of them.
death.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Looks like your brother John was just sitting there watching TV, and somebody just shot him while he was sitting in his chair. And then your mother was sitting in her chair. Somebody shot her while she was watching TV, then drug her back to her bedroom.
Oh my God.
And then, and this is what I'm thinking, you were probably still there, and then RT comes home, sees John in there, and you shot him in that bedroom where John was watching TV.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't kill my family.
Whoever killed him knew him, because your brother's just sitting there in his chair, and somebody probably just shot him. Whoever shot him had to know him, because he didn't think they were a threat. He was just sitting there minding his own business watching TV.
Well, that
So
makes
was your
sense,
mother.
but I didn't do it.
Who else would they let in their house and would be comfortable with in their house? And then John gets home, and then RT gets home, and then you're probably still there waiting on him.
No, sir. I did not kill my family. I did not kill my family. I love my family. I love my mother very much. I would never harm anybody in my family. Now, I don't know how this happened. I don't know nothing about it. All I know is y'all come and got me this morning. I went over there, and now you're telling me that they've all been shot.
That's where we're at.
I didn't shoot anybody. I have never shot anybody.
It's a little hard for me to believe because your mother's pretty much the only family you got.
Yes.
And you've showed no emotion the whole time you've been in here. And you've known that they've been dead. I mean, it's like you almost prepared yourself for this. You've had days to prepare yourself for this.
Yes, sir. I'll show plenty of emotion when the time's right.
Well, why would they be covered up with, like, this much clothes put on top of them?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I mean, it makes no sense for somebody to come in there, a total stranger, and to kill them the way that they were killed and put that much stuff on top of them. Makes no sense whatsoever. Whoever did this...
It makes no sense for me to go in there and do something like that either.
Why?
Why?
You know them.
Of course I know them. I love them. That's my family.
Exactly. And you couldn't stand the thought of sitting there seeing them after you killed them, so you put this stuff over them. Now the question is, why would you kill them?
I have no reason to kill my family. I've been going over there for years and years and years. Why would I kill my mother? Why would I kill my brothers? Why would I kill my own family?
Why wouldn't you? You have no
Because
family.
I'm not crazy.
Do you take any medication?
No. I don't take no medication at all. I'm not on any kind of medication.
Why would somebody want to kill your family?
I'm not that close. I don't know. I don't know what was going on in their lives. I go over there and see Mama, and we just sat there and chit-chat about what's going on. You know, as far as, you know, RT done this or John done that, or what did you do? And, you know, is everything all right? And then watch the news. I'd go outside, play with the dog some. I'd come back in. I'd fix dinner. We would eat together. I'd help do the dishes. I'd help put away some of the clothes. Me and John would do the clothes together, and I'd help put them away. And then I would usually leave. And I'd just go back home, get ready to go back to work the next day. I always went over on Tuesdays. I always go back to work on Wednesdays. I work Wednesday through Sunday.
We've talked to the neighbors over there. That neighborhood is one way in, one way out.
Yes, it is.
Nobody's seen any cars out of place in and out of that neighborhood. Nobody's seen anybody around your house or your family's house since Monday.
Well,
they said your brother went out and got the mailbox. John went to the mailbox and got the
John
mail
always
every day.
goes. He goes out and gets the mail every day.
I hadn't seen him since Monday. Who got the mail Tuesday?
Well, I don't know. It wasn't me.
What time does the mail usually come on Tuesdays?
It's usually late.
In the afternoon?
It's late in the afternoon.
So you were there at 1 o'clock, you said, on Tuesday?
Yeah, it was about 1 o'clock when I got there, and it was about 5:30, 5:45, between 5:30 and 6 that I left.
So, with that being said, John usually goes and gets the mail. You show up early that day. He doesn't ever get to go get the mail. That would mean you probably killed him.
I did not kill my brother, and I don't know why the mail wasn't picked up. I didn't have anything to do with any of this. I'm telling you. I'm totally innocent. Now, I did not kill my mother, and I wouldn't kill my brothers or my mother.
Let me ask you this. Did your brother kill your mother and you kill him?
No. I don't know nothing about this. This is the first time I've ever heard any of this stuff. You're talking about they was dead? Shot?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it.
You mean you're going to come in here and tell me you got 3 people dead in a house?
Yes.
You're going to come in here. You were the last one to see them. You're
I
going to come in here and tell
the
me
last one to see
that
him.
you didn't kill him, and you're sitting there, and I've told you that your mom was shot and drugged to her bedroom, and you're going to sit here and not show any emotion whatsoever?
I've got emotion, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Now,
You killed these people. You killed your family.
no, I didn't.
Why?
I did not kill my family.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
How can you sit there and have no remorse about what's happened, show
I've got
no
remorse,
emotion?
But right now, I'm kind of feeling like I'm being accused of something here that I
I
didn't
am
do.
accusing you of doing it. I think you did it.
I did not do it. Why would I do it? Why would I kill my own family?
Get some money. Who knows?
Get some money. If Mama would have given me any money I wanted. If I'd have needed money, I would have asked Mama for it.
And she'd have just given it to you.
Well, sure she would have.
Has she done that before in the past?
Yes, many times.
How much has she given you?
Lord, I couldn't say for sure. I guess. Oh, well, she helped me get my air conditioner fixed on my car. She gave me $1,200 for that.
You have to pay her back?
Sometimes I pay her back, but not all the time. She don't ask me to pay her back, but sometimes I pay her back anyway. And on the air conditioner, I think I paid her back part of it, but not all of it. So, if I needed money, all I had to do was ask. Mama would have given me any money that I needed. But I didn't need any money. If I needed money, she would have given it to me. I tell you that right now. Right now. My mom would have given me anything I wanted. Anything. There ain't nothing that she wouldn't have done or given for me. Now, I love my mama to death, and how somebody got in there or why they got in there, I don't know. I don't know. But I know I did not hurt my
hard to
family.
believe you don't even have a key to your mother's house.
Well, I never have had a key. I've never needed. What would I need a key for?
I don't know. I mean, I have a key to my parents' house.
Well, I mean, if they needed for me to watch the house or something, they might would have given me a key or something if they were going to be gone for a long time or something. But they never did. They never gave me a key. It just don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. There's got to be something else in here. There's got to be something else in here.
Like what?
How in the hell do you figure that out? How do you figure that out? It don't make no sense.
The way everything
Was
is
that-
at
was
the
it-
house looks like it was somebody that knew him that did it.
Well, I don't know everybody that knows them, but I know them damn well. So, I mean, I don't know everybody that knows them. I don't know who comes and goes over there. As far as I know, ain't nobody coming and going over there. I've never seen anybody, well, other than a couple of the neighbors, would come in when I happened to be there. That's
Who would come over while you were there?
well, yeah, I don't know all of their names. I don't know their names. It was the same people that was there today. Some of those same people. That's the only ones that I mean, just the ones that lived right around us. Mama didn't go outside. Mama stayed in the house all the time. The only time she went outside was maybe to go to the doctor. And that was about it. If she needed anything or wanted anything, she just ordered it off the QVC.
Yeah.
And it was brought right there to her.
Okay.
I know one of them's name is Lemille. He's the guy that lives across the street. He's there part of the time, but I mean, I've seen him come over to the house. I've never seen him come in the house, but I've seen him come over to the fence and talk.
Right.
And that's been years ago when Daddy was alive. Now, Them people on the left are new. They ain't been there very long. I don't know them at all. They're real quiet, real quiet. They never speak or anything. And then the house right next on the right there, that guy there, I don't know him at all. But the next one around on the right is the guy that came over the day that Daddy died. He came over to say that he was sorry about what had happened. I saw him come over. And then he came over again a couple of times when I was there, but I don't know what for. He just came over and talked to Mom about something and left. So,
would you give me a sample of your DNA?
of course.
Okay. Let me go get a packet and I'll be right back. You need any more water while I'm gone?
Yeah, if you want to bring me some more.
Yeah.
I was pretty thirsty. I got hot sitting in the back of that van over there.
Oh, I'm sure.
How's it going?
All right.
You David Hartung?
Donald.
Donald.
Yeah.
How you spell your last name?
Hartung.
T-U-N-G?
T-U-N-G. They just told me my whole family was killed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my whole family.
What happened?
They said they were all shot to death in their home.
Where's that at?
Deerfield Road Drive.
Oh, by Klondike?
Yeah, out there in West Pensacola.
What's up with that?
I don't know what's up with that. I'm hoping y'all gonna tell me that.
I'll see what the investigators got. Guess they asked you questions about it?
Yeah, he seems to think I did it.
Oh, why do they think that?
I don't know.
No, they didn't give you no
I
reason
guess
why?
because I was over there the day of the killing.
Oh, yeah? What day was that?
They said it. What they thought was Tuesday.
Oh.
I mean, that's the day I was over there.
Oh.
I'll go over there every Tuesday.
Oh, yeah? For
Yeah.
what?
Go over spend time with my mom,
Oh, yeah?
and I always cook dinner for the family every Tuesday. I've been
So
doing it for
You cooked dinner for them Tuesday?
yes, yes I did. And then I left and went home, and then the next thing I know, they're knocking on my door this morning, telling me that my whole family is dead.
You work anywhere?
Yeah, I'm a security officer at Sacred Heart. I've been there for 10 years.
Oh, you off this week?
No, I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm not off. I'm supposed to be. I don't even know what time it is. I'm supposed to be at work right now, probably.
About 10 to 3.
Yeah. I work 3 to 11, but I ain't worried about that. Not now.
11. What days you normally work?
Wednesday through Sunday.
Oh, so you worked yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, I'll see what he's got. He said he's coming back in to talk to you?
Yeah, he's gonna come back with a DNA kit.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, I'll get with him and see what he said.
Alright, it took me a lot of time to go all the way to crime scene to get one.
wow. What's this here for? Just a DNA.
Yeah.
DNA kit, huh? It's like on TV.
Mm-hmm. Spell your last name for me again, Donald.
Hartung.
Date of birth again was what, January?
January the 11th, 1957. You have any information about what's going on?
No, we're over there looking through the house trying to figure out what's going on.
family's still there.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. They're dead. I mean, I wasn't joking with you. Hold on just a second. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and rub it on the inside of your cheek, okay? All right, I'll be right back. You want some more water?
Yeah, I could use a swallow.
All right, I'll wait. Let's go over your timeline one more time, okay? That way I have it all straight.
I got there about one.
Because what we're doing is we're getting video footage from the people in the neighborhood, so that way we'll be able to tell when you got there and when you left. Okay. So what time do you think you got there?
About one.
One p.m., right?
Right around there, yeah. Maybe.
Was it raining that day or anything?
No, because as soon as I got there, I started playing with my dog.
Okay. So you got there around 1. When you got there at 1, did you go in the house at all?
Well, I always.
Did you go in the house first and let them know you were there, or what'd you do?
No, I don't ever do that. I just started playing frisbee with Zena.
Okay. How long
And then,
did you do that?
I don't.
You did?
Just a few minutes. I throw it for a few times, and then I go in.
Do you take the dog in, or you leave it in the backyard?
Zena stays outside. Bear's in the house.
Who?
Bear.
Oh, that white dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was there when you got there?
Mama and John.
They were both already there?
Yeah.
John wasn't at work?
No, he's off that day.
He's off every Tuesday?
He's off Tuesday. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. He's off Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay. And which Walmart does he work at again?
Mobile Highway. He's been there since it was being built.
Is that the one like across from Denny's there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you positive that's the one he works at?
Mobile Highway.
Because we called there and they said they don't have anybody that works there by that name.
Well, that's where he works.
Sure it's not one of the new ones?
Uh-uh.
The little like neighborhood grocery store ones?
Well, that's the one I thought he worked at. I'm pretty sure that he's been there since they opened. I mean, John's been there for 20 years.
Oh, okay. So he was already there.
John?
John.
John's always there.
At the house when you got there Tuesday?
Yes, because he's off on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm off on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. All right. So you get there at 1, play with the dog.
Yeah, just for a few minutes. I
What car
bring her
were you
water bowl.
What car were you in?
I was in my white town car. That's the only car I got.
Okay. All right. So you get there. You go inside after you play with the dog.
Yeah.
What do you do when you go inside?
Go inside and talk to Mama.
Where was she?
Mama's always in her chair
In the den?
in the den.
Where was John?
John's up and about, but he's pretty much always in that back bedroom watching that television back there. That's where he is most of the time.
Okay. Do you smoke?
Yes, I do.
What kind of cigarettes you smoke?
305s.
305s?
Yeah.
What are those in those purple packs?
Yep, I got one right here.
All right. Does anybody else smoke at your house?
No.
What does your mom smoke?
No, not every once in a while, maybe one.
Like how often? Like one a day?
Whenever I'm there, she don't keep any in the house. I'll give her one every once in a while, but she didn't want the boys to know.
Does she smoke inside?
Yeah.
Or outside?
Inside.
She'll smoke in the house?
Yeah.
Do you smoke in the house when you're over there?
Yeah. Sometimes I do. Like I say, most of the time I go outside, play with Zena while I smoke a cigarette, but yeah, I do smoke inside.
Does John smoke at all?
John don't smoke, and neither does RT.
Okay.
And they'd have a fit if they knew Mama smoked, probably.
But they don't care that you smoke in the house?
Well, no, John wouldn't say anything, and Mama would never do it when RT was around.
Okay.
She quit smoking years ago, supposedly, but I give her a cigarette or two every once in a while.
Joel, let me ask you this. Did she smoke any cigarettes Tuesday?
Yes, she did. She had one cigarette.
Let me ask you this. What do you do with the cigarettes when you're done with them?
Throw them in the trash.
Inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if I'm outside, I put them in the outside trash can.
Like the one you push to the road?
Yeah. The one of the two, they got two of them there, and I just throw it in whichever one I come to. That's where I always, when I'm outside, every once in a while I'll sell one out in the yard, but that ain't often. And most of the time I put them in that there, and then when I'm in the house, I just put them in the trash.
Okay. When does their trash run, do you know?
I think it runs the same day mine does.
Probably. What day is that?
I'm just sitting here trying to think. I'm not even sure what day it is, because I don't always put mine out. I don't put it out unless it's full. I'm not sure. I think it's a. I'm not even sure what day. I can't think straight, but I'm trying. I can't even think what day it is that the trash runs. Right at the moment, I think it runs on like Tuesday.
Tuesdays?
Yeah. And the reason why is because, I go get the trash can and bring it in before I leave to go to Mama's house.
About what time do you think you started cooking dinner?
I got over there earlier than I normally do. I think I started about 2:30. And I think we ate about 3:30, close to 4.
Where'd you fry the chicken?
On the stove.
What'd you do with the grease and stuff?
Well, she's got a grease pot, but I take the grease out of there. I don't do nothing with the grease.
I mean, did you throw it away when you got done cooking?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you throw it?
I didn't. John did.
Oh, okay.
John usually does the dishes. And so
Who did the dishes Tuesday?
John did the dishes. I helped him. I helped him load the ones in the dishwasher, and he did the pots and pans.
Oh, okay. And what'd you cook again?
Fried chicken, frozen corn and frozen green beans, French fries, and Mary B's biscuits. That's the same thing we always have, just about to either chicken or pork chops every week, one or the other.
All right. After you got done with the dishes, what'd you do?
Went outside, smoked a cigarette, played with the dogs. I always do that. When I finish cooking and I get it all ready, I give Mama hers. John comes and he gets his. I go outside, I smoke a cigarette. Then I come back in and I've already got my plate ready. I sit down and eat. That's what I do every single week. Okay? When I get done eating, I might go in there and talk to Mama for a few minutes or something. But generally, I go outside, have a cigarette, then I come back in and have John clean up the dishes.
Okay. After you got done eating, cleaning the dishes, what'd you do?
Well, I went in there and sat with Mama. We watched QVC. She watches QVC just about all the time. And then we flipped it over to Channel 55 to watch Fox News some. And she says, I know you don't care about QVC, so she says, I'm going to put it on Fox for you.
What time was Fox News on?
Oh, jeez. It's news all the time. This was after we ate, so I don't know exactly what time it was, but
Who was talking on there?
you know, I don't know none of them people's names.
What'd they look like?
Was a black-haired man. It was a blonde-headed woman. Jeez, I don't pay that close attention to it.
What were they talking about?
What were they talking about? I think it was something about Donald Trump with some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did you sit there and watch the news?
Oh, just for a few minutes. I just watch it for a few minutes, and then I'm back and forth in the yard the whole time because of playing with the dog and smoking cigarettes. So.
How many cigarettes? Do you smoke a lot?
Oh yeah.
How many do you think you smoked over there?
At Mama's house? Oh my God. Maybe half a pack.
Oh, a bunch.
Yeah, I'm a heavy smoker.
Okay. How much do you normally smoke a day?
I don't keep track of it, but I'd say that I smoke at least maybe a pack and a half a day.
Okay. And
now
do you smoke any kind of cigarettes besides 305s?
Yeah, I smoke other brands.
What?
Winston.
Anything else?
Well, recently I bought some Cools and tried them because they were menthols. And
you smoke menthols?
No.
No.
No, not normally, but I wanted to try a menthol. I smoked them when I was young, so I wanted to try them. So I was going to get a pack of Salems, but they didn't have them, so I got a pack of Cools, and I smoked them. But most of the time I smoke 305s, just about all the time.
Okay.
And now I don't smoke while I'm at work. That's 8 hours a day that I don't smoke any.
So you make up for it the rest of the time, huh?
Kind of what it looks like, ain't it?
So what'd you do after you watched the news? You went outside and smoked, then what'd you do?
That's about all I did. Sit around and talk to Mama. Maybe go back there and BS a little bit with John. And that's it.
Did you go back and talk to John at all?
Yeah, I go back and talk to John. Every once in a while, I go back there and ask him what he's watching. See what he's watching on TV. You know, and John don't talk a whole lot. You know.
Does he stay to himself?
He stays to himself. He stays pretty much to himself. He don't talk much. He never has. But, came inside. Just watched the news, and then, you know, Mama flipped back and forth between the news and QVC. Let's see, we watched, I'm not going to be able to remember nothing that was on there, but we watched Channel 3 News when that came on. That came
Which
on.
one?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, well, we might have watched it. She might have had it over there at 4:30. You know, it comes on like 4 and then at 4:30 and at 5.
Yeah.
It might have been 4:30. And then, Channel 3. And then the national news came on, and we watched a few minutes of the national news, and I told her, I said, you know, Mom, ain't nothing on here. I said, I'm going to get Zena, we're going to head on out. That's the same thing I do every single week. And that's when we left.
What time you think it was when you left?
6 o'clock at latest, maybe 5:30, between 5:30 and 6, maybe right in the middle, somewhere right in there.
What'd you do when you left there?
I went home. I had my dog with me.
What'd you do when you got home?
Went to the mailbox.
And what'd you do?
Went in the house, sat down, opened up a Coke, turned on the TV.
What'd you watch when you turned on the TV?
Jeez. What was on TV? I don't really. I mean, it was more just on than me watching it.
You have the same routine every Tuesday.
I have the same routine every day, practically. Not just Tuesday.
Everybody has shows that they watch.
Yeah.
Even I do.
Yeah.
What?
Usually I watch 5.5 Me TV.
What?
And
what is your favorite? What channel do you usually watch the most?
Oh, I watch 5-3 Me TV the most, but I don't pay that close attention to the TV.
When you went in and sat down,
my favorite shows are all the westerns.
What do you usually watch on Tuesdays?
It just depends on what's on. I flip around till I find something I like.
Usually it's the same thing every Tuesday.
No.
Same shows are always on.
I don't really have a favorite. I don't really have a favorite show that I watch on Tuesday.
So you can't tell me what you watched? So what, I mean.
Well, no, I can't tell you what I watched. Not for sure. I can tell you. I can tell you that I watched. Well, I mean, if I sit here and think long enough, I might be able to remember. But let's see. I can't recall. I wasn't paying that. I wasn't really watching. I was just kind of sitting there looking at the magazines and playing with the dog, throwing the stuff for her to go and get and bring back to me and stuff. I just really don't want. I don't.
In the house?
Yeah, she's got a whole slew of toys.
Okay.
And I throw them, and she goes and gets them and brings them back to me.
What kind of magazine were you reading?
I've got one called Sacred Source. That's my favorite one.
What's that about?
That's it's Greek and Roman gods and goddesses. And then I've got I've got American Rifleman, and that's about it. I mean, that's not really a magazine. That's a catalog. And I've got some catalogs, so it's little statues. And if I'm reading a magazine, it's either that or American Rifleman, or it's one of my like Humane Society magazines. I'm a member of the Humane Society.
Yeah, I saw that on your door.
Oh, okay. I was a member of ASPCA, but that's expired, so I'm not a member of that right now.
That was on your door too.
Well, it's supposed to be there so the place catches on fire, and I'm not there.
They'll know you got a dog inside.
They know I got ridden on that one dog. You know, I don't want nothing to happen to my baby.
How long have you had that dog?
She is 5 years old.
What kind of dog is it?
She's a boxer. She's a tiny boxer, small boxer.
Would you be upset if that dog died?
You're damn right I'd be upset. And I'm I don't know what I'd do if anything. It's like losing part of the family.
Well, that's the only family you got left now because the rest of your family's gone.
I know that. I knew that. You told me that. And that's all I got. If I lost that dog, I'd be really, really upset.
How upset would you be?
I'd be about like I'd be about like I am now. Maybe not quite this bad, but I'd be upset.
So not very upset.
What makes you say that?
I mean, you don't seem like you're upset at all.
Oh, I'm upset. Maybe you don't know it, but I know it.
I mean, somebody went in there and shot your mother.
My mother.
Put a bullet in her.
Put a bullet in her.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you think about that?
I think I'd like to know who did it. That's what I think I know about. That's what I think I'd like to know about. I'd like to know who did it, and I'd like to know why they did it.
So would I. What about your brother? What do you think about that? They put a bullet right in him. Both your brothers.
I just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I have no idea.
Why'd you kill him?
Why would I kill him?
Why did you?
I did not kill my family, sir. I did not. I did not kill him. No way. Why would I do it? Why would I kill my mother and my brothers when I've been living down here 15 years?
Because they're not your real brothers. And they're over there living with your mom.
They were just like my real brothers.
Probably getting whatever they wanted. Maybe you did get money from your mom before. Maybe they talked her into cutting you off. You got pissed off and went over there and killed them.
Well, now that makes good sense, but it ain't true. That makes real good sense. But it ain't true. I would never hurt my brothers.
Let me tell you something.
Or my mother.
If I was sitting where you are and somebody was talking to me and saying you killed your mom and your brothers, I'd tell them to go fuck off. I'd be mad as fuck.
Well, I know better.
And you're sitting over there and you haven't shed one tear, hadn't said nothing, hadn't got mad, shown no emotion about none of this. And you expect me to sit here and believe you didn't kill those people?
I sure do, because I didn't.
Well, I don't.
And I'm not going to attack some sheriff's deputy because my mother has been killed. So I know you didn't do it.
No. I didn't know you or your family till today.
That's right.
And now I have to sit here and try and figure out who killed your mother and your two brothers.
Yes, you do, and I hope you do it soon.
Well, I promise you this, I'm going to find out.
I know
And
you will,
if you
sir.
did it, I'm going to find out and I'm going to put your ass in jail.
I would not harm my family, sir, for nothing in this world.
You take a lie detector test?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Tell you right now?
Yeah.
All right. Let me go see if I can find somebody to give me one. Hey, I got a couple more questions and then I'm going to take you home.
Goodness, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Can I ask you a couple more questions real quick?
Yes.
Okay. Your brother John.
John William.
Yeah. Who takes him to work?
RT.
RT takes him to work?
RT, that's Richard Thomas.
Who brings him home?
RT.
All right.
He does it every day.
Every day he works, RT picks him up and takes him.
John works a full schedule just like you and me. And RT picks him up and takes him every day. He has been for years and years. Well, Daddy did it until he died, so he's been doing it since Daddy died. Daddy used to do it.
He doesn't ever get a ride from anybody else that you know of?
No.
Does John have any friends that come over to the house?
He's had a couple of girls that's come over a couple of times, but I wouldn't know who they were.
Anything recent that your mother's told you about, or RT,
no.
or anybody?
No. No. They haven't said nothing about John having any friends over at the house recently.
What about RT? Does RT have any friends that come over to the house?
Well, no, not that I know of. He's never brought anybody over there when I was there. Mama's never said anything about him bringing anybody over to the house. She's never said anything to me about him having any friends come over. If he has had anybody over, it's always been somebody he worked with.
Okay.
And there was a fellow out there today that I didn't recognize him, but he recognized me, and he told me, he says, I saw you at your father's funeral.
Yeah. Hey, your brother that works at Walmart, does he go by any other name other than
John William Smith. No.
John William? Is it Jonathan?
No. It's John.
John William Smith.
Everybody calls him John.
What's his legal name though?
John William Smith.
Okay.
I mean, as far as I know.
Does he go by William at work?
No. Not that I know of.
Okay.
Everybody calls him John as far as I know.
All right. Let me ask you this. Would you have a problem with me going through your house and looking to see if you have any guns in there?
No. I got no problem at all. You can do it when we get there.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go. We'll head over to your house.
Yep. Oh. So you're insinuating that I killed my family to get their life insurance policy?
I had no idea. You just...
Yeah. Do I look like a total maniac to you people?
Yeah. The way you're acting, yeah.
Yes.
All right, Donald, I want to go over some stuff at the house. Hang out on the house and stuff again. But before I do that, I need to read you this again, okay?
Right.
All right, Donald. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. It says, I have read the statement of my rights shown above, and I understand what my rights are. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. Like you did earlier. If you want to read that again, you can. Print and then sign there. Let's go over the layout of the house again. Trying to get into a little bit more detail this time. You remember this that you drew for me earlier today? Okay. When you go in this back door here, is there like a bathroom right back here?
Yes. Think about that. There is a bathroom right back there.
Okay.
Just a toilet and a sink.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff in this house. I mean, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, Mama, she, like I said, QVC almost every day.
I got you. I want to talk about the den here. When you go in and you walk in through the kitchen here, and you go into the den.
Mm-hmm.
Another piece of paper.
I guess I didn't draw that very good.
Well, I'm going to get real detailed with this. Alright. You walk in here. Let's just say this is all the kitchen. Then you come in here. When you come into the kitchen here, what's right on the other side of this counter and stove?
That's the table that we eat at.
Alright, so there's a big table right here.
There's a table right there.
Okay. And then there's like a door right here, a walkway that goes into that. What is that, a living room? That goes in there.
There's a formal dining room.
So this goes into the dining room?
Right, and then that opens up into the living room over there.
Okay, and then there's like a couch right over here, isn't there? Along this wall.
Let's see, now that's back in the den, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a sofa right there. And a fireplace over here.
Where's the fireplace? Right here?
No, it's over here.
All right, there's like her recliner's right here, right?
Right.
So that's your mom's recliner?
Yeah.
That's where she always sits, right?
That's where she always sits.
Now, is there a rug or anything right here under all this?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there ought to be a rug underneath there. Mama had rugs everywhere.
Okay. But is there like a pretty big, large square rug right here in front of the TV and her chair and stuff?
I believe there was. I think it had a coffee table sitting on it.
Okay.
Big enough for a coffee table to sit on.
Okay. So there was a rug here, kind of like so, and a coffee table
And a
that
coffee
sat
table.
on the rug.
Yes, sir. I believe she did have a rug there. Big. I don't know how big it was, but it was big enough for the coffee table to sit on.
You remember what color it was or anything?
I think it was kind of Oriental style.
Okay. When you were over there Tuesday, Was all this stuff like it normally is?
Yeah. Everything looked exactly like that.
What about when you left?
Everything was exactly, well, I mean, I guess everything was exactly like that when I left. I would say it was.
What do you mean you guess? It either was or it wasn't.
Well, it was. I mean, it was like that when I left.
Okay. All right. What'd you and John talk about that day you were over there? Tuesday. Did y'all talk about anything?
I
Have
didn't
any
see
conversation?
John much. I didn't see him much. You know, I mean, we put the dishes in all the way, or we put them in the dishwasher like we always do. And John pretty much stays in that back room back there by that television set.
Let me ask you this. You said y'all washed some clothes.
Well, John washes the clothes, and I help him put them away. I carry.
I find that very unusual. Just I went in the house after I talked to you.
Uh-huh.
And looked around. John gets all his clothes cleaned at the cleaners.
Well, he still does Mama's and he does RT's. I don't know who else does clothes.
RT gets his clothes done at the cleaners as well.
Right. Well, John washes clothes when I'm there.
Whose clothes is he washing?
He washes Mama's clothes and he washes his and RT's. I mean, you know, some of his and RT's. I don't know what they get done at the cleaners.
Well, you told me you washed some clothes.
Well, I didn't. I don't actually wash. I help him wash the clothes. I help him put them away.
What kind of clothes are they?
Usually like underwear and stuff like that.
And where do you put these things?
I just take them back there and John takes them and puts them away. I help him carry them.
Where do you carry them to?
Back to the bedroom.
To his room?
To John's room. To RT's room. And sometimes to Mama's room.
And to get this correct, this first room right here past the den and all that is John's room, correct?
That's right.
Okay. RT in his room, did he have anything in there unusual or anything that interests you or anything that he might have in his room?
I couldn't tell you what he's got in his room. I didn't even go in there.
Have you been in your mom's room lately?
The last time I was in there was when she fell. It's been a while.
When was that?
I guess it was about a week ago. It's been a while, but she fell. She got up, got out of the chair, and she fell right by the fireplace.
No, I'm talking about her bedroom.
Yeah, they helped her up, took her to bed, and so they called me and told me she fell, and I came over to see her. So I went back in her bedroom and asked her how she was doing, and she said, "Oh, I'm all right."
Okay.
She bruised. If you just touch her, she just turned black. She bruised real easy.
How had your relationship been with your family lately?
Fantastic.
No problems?
No problems. I had no problems with my family at all.
At your house, another investigator was telling me about it, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I guess you have a Ouija board and some stuff in your house?
Yeah, I do have a Ouija board. I have a prayer room.
Are you Wiccan or?
Yeah, I'm a Wiccan.
You are?
I've been a Wiccan for about 3 years.
Have you?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a pagan religion. It's based on nature.
What? I'm not familiar with it. Can you explain it a little bit more for me?
Well, you celebrate different seasonal times, like
Seasonal changes?
yeah, like different holidays. You know, like when it's autumn equinox and spring equinox and stuff like that. It's a very old religion.
Yeah. Does it have to do with like moon phases and stuff like that?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Has a lot to do with moon phases.
Like what?
Well, it's just certain times when you have Sabbats and stuff like that.
What is a Sabbath?
Sabbath is a worship ceremony
Uh-huh.
that you hold.
And what does that consist of?
Prayers. Mostly prayers. It's usually done in a circle. And you just thank the God and the Goddess for, for providing for you and keeping you safe.
How'd you get into that?
I just saw a movie, got me interested in it, so I went up there to Books A Million and I bought a book on it.
Is it just like a single thing, or is there a group?
No, it's a solitary thing. It's not a group.
Does your mom or brother do it also, or is it?
No.
Are they aware?
Mama would have probably had a fit if she knew that I was.
Really?
I didn't go around telling people that I was doing Wiccan.
So they weren't aware of that.
No.
Did they ever come over to your house?
No. They almost never come over to my house.
How often do you go?
The last time that anybody came to my house, and I mean anybody, not just them, was the morning that my father died. RT came over to tell me that Daddy was gone.
How often do you talk to your brother?
How often do I talk to my brother?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't talk to him very often. Which one, RT or John?
RT.
I don't almost never talk to RT. Only time I talk to RT is when I happen to be there and he comes in. And he works all the time. I mean, he works all the time.
What about John?
John, I see him when I go to Mama's house on Tuesdays, and I talk to him a little bit. But John, he don't talk much. I mean,
you don't seem like you're real.
we
close.
play video games together and stuff like that. We play football and stuff like that together.
But I mean, you don't talk to RT on the phone much, or?
Only time I talk to RT on the phone is if I have some reason to call him, and
So once a week, once every few weeks, once a month, or how?
Probably less than that.
Really?
Yeah.
What about your mom?
Mama, I see her every Tuesday, and I call her maybe once a week. Maybe not quite that much, but usually when I call her, I call her to just ask her how she's doing and talk about politics or something that I heard on the radio. That's what we talked about, And like I told you earlier, 9 times out of 10, I just walk through the door. The first thing we say is, "Everything going good?" I mean, that's just it, It's,
When you go over there, is it primarily, do you go to the front door or around the back? Is that
I always go through the back door.
always through the
You
back?
never go through the front door. Only time I go out there is when I go out there to bring in, like if I go out there to bring in like QVC or something, because sometimes, it'll come and John will be busy. John almost always brings that in for Mama. But if he's busy, I'll grab it, So I go to the front door, every once in a great while.
Where does Mom get all her money from?
Well, I told you she's got 2 retirements.
What did she used to do?
Mama never worked.
How does she have 2 retirements?
My father passed away.
What did he do?
Most recently, he worked at the fuel farm out at the Pace. And then prior to that, he was with the Civil Service for 22 years and retired, and he was in the Navy for 20 years and retired. So, I mean, as far as I know, that's the only income Mama had.
How often is she spending money on QVC?
What?
How often is she spending money on QVC? The Home Shopping Network or whatever that stuff she buys?
She would buy something almost every time I was over there.
How much do you think she was spending a month on that stuff?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Do you suspect?
And nobody
What do you
questioned it.
suspect?
And she told me one time, she says, when I was a little girl, she says, I never had any clothes. I never had any. And she says, by God, now I'm going to buy all the clothes I want. And that's how come she had the clothes hanging around in there, the way y'all saw them hanging all over the place.
Were they hanging down the hall too?
They were hanging out everywhere, in every doorway.
Okay. That Wiccan stuff, in these ceremonies or whatever you do you have anything like sacrifices or anything?
No, there's no sacrifices in Wicca.
Really?
No. The Wiccan Rede is, and it harm none, do as you please. That's the Wiccan Rede. That's the basis of Wicca.
But what if you're having one of these services or whatever that you're talking about, or these seasonal
Like a Sabbath?
changes? Yeah,
Or an SBAT?
yeah.
That's just a ceremonial thing. It's no bobbing, not killing anything or harming anything.
Well, I did some reading up on it.
You do the 4 points: the north, the east, the south, and the west. And those are the 4 cardinal points. Then you call the elements to come and to assist you, and then you pray to the god and the goddess, and that's about it.
What are these elements?
Earth, air, fire, and water.
I did some reading on it before I talked to you about it. And in some of these Wiccan things, like especially this time of the year, in June, July, and August, or July and August, when there's two full moons, sometimes they'll offer a sacrifice.
Yeah. Well, I don't offer sacrifices ever.
Well, it described it the way that
It's a blue moon. It's a blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's very, very rare. Very
Yeah.
rare time of the year.
Last time it happened was how long ago?
Oh, I don't know.
3 years ago?
Well, it wasn't too long ago. I don't remember hearing about it on the radio, but I couldn't tell you exactly when it was.
Well, it's kind of interesting what they do. They drain the blood out of their sacrifice and hit them in the head.
I don't know
And then
anything
they
about
cover
that.
them. Then they cover them to keep them warm.
I don't know anything about that. I mean, I've never sacrificed.
read
I
it
wouldn't
tonight.
hurt a chicken. I wouldn't hurt nothing. I would never hurt an animal.
Well, what's ironic about all this is that's the same way your family was killed.
That's the same way my family was killed.
Mm-hmm.
They were shot in the head, right?
No,
How were they killed?
I just explained it to you.
Tell me again, please. They were what?
Why don't you tell me what you did to them?
I didn't do anything to my family,
Yeah,
sir.
you did. We're not going to go through that again. You did, okay?
No, sir.
I've been over to the house. I've looked at everything. You went over there and you killed your mother. Then you killed your brother. And then you waited and RT got home and you killed him. Okay?
No, sir.
And you killed them all the same way. Stabbing them.
Stabbing them? They were stabbed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. I thought you said they were shot in the head.
I did tell you that last time.
I don't do animal sacrifices, and I sure didn't sacrifice my family. If you think Wicca's got something to do with this, you're way out there. I would never hurt anything. Never. I sure wouldn't.
Have you been in your right frame of mind lately?
Yeah. I've been in my right frame of mind lately. As far as I know, I have. I mean, I do the same thing I always do. I haven't done anything any different.
Mm-hmm. So don't you think it's pretty much a coincidence that you're a Wiccan and your family's killed like a Wiccan sacrifice?
I don't know anything about Wiccan sacrifices. I don't know a thing about anything like that.
If you know about the blue moon and all that kind of stuff, you do.
Well, I know about the blue moon. I know it's full moons, but I mean, it's been all over the radio.
I never hear it on the radio. I listen to the radio every day, all day. Have you ever heard about that on the radio?
I just ran across it on the internet. That's the only way I know about it.
Yeah, it's been on the radio. The only thing I listen to is talk shows. That's the main thing I listen to. And the only time I listen to them is when I'm at work.
Were you mad at your mom?
No. Why would I be mad at my mother?
Well, you'd have to be to smack her in the head and cut her, stab her.
Smack her in the head.
Yeah.
I thought you said that they stabbed her.
They did.
And they hit her in the head?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this.
Let me ask you this: What would somebody gain to go to your? Why single out your mom and two brothers? What for? You know what I'm saying? Why would somebody go over there to that house and go in there and just for some random thing kill everybody inside?
I don't know why anybody would do something like that.
You know what? When I come in here and talk to you, because I've never met you, Donald.
That's right.
And I've seen you, but, you know, your behavior is extremely odd for somebody that's just lost their entire family. I mean, you don't seem very emotional about it. Like, you know what I mean? You're very just matter of fact, not upset. And that just may be the way you are, but I just find it very odd. You know, and you know the technological age that we live in. Okay, it's my understanding earlier that you went over there to cook dinner. You got over there about what time? 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay.
1:30. I know I started cooking dinner about 2:30.
Okay. Did y'all eat together at the table?
No, Mama always eats in her chair.
Okay. Where did you eat at?
I eat at the table with John.
Okay.
John sits on the end, and I sit right there between the bar and the table.
Okay. When y'all got done, cleaned up.
Yeah, when we always clean up when we get done.
Okay.
Stick
Put the dishes away.
Yeah, we'll stick them in the dishwasher.
What time do you think you left?
Well, I mean, I didn't leave right then. I was there for a while. I'd say I probably left maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And you asked me a question earlier about what I was watching on TV, and I just turned the TV on. I really wasn't paying attention to it, but it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Okay, let's get back to that. 5:30, 6 o'clock.
And I really wasn't paying attention to it. Yes, I'm sorry.
You left. Did you go straight home, or did you go somewhere else, friend's house, or anything like that?
No, I went straight
Store?
home.
Okay, you went straight home to your house.
I always go straight home.
Okay, did you stay there for the rest of the night?
Yes, sir. I went home, and I went to the mailbox with Zena. Walked her around. Well, I did take her for a couple of walks
Okay.
that afternoon.
Do you have a cell phone?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Like I was saying earlier, you know that we're able to track cell phones.
Okay.
Okay. And you know when we pull your cell phone, you know what we're going to find, right?
Yeah. You're going to find out whatever I've done. And I mean, I haven't got anything on my cell phone. I only do.
The only thing, Donald,
I called my son tonight, and that's it.
we want to know what happened. That's it. Because once we get to the point of no return, we're trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what happened. If something bad did happen,
Nothing.
what happened?
I loved my mother.
Okay. When we go and pull GPS coordinates from your phone, we can tell where you were at. We can tell that you were over there still at your mom's house past 7 o'clock when RT got home. Because RT's still wearing the same clothes that he was wearing when he got home from work Tuesday night. We know that he clocked out at 6:38. We know that he takes 20 to 30 minutes to drive home to get home. Okay, so that's going to put him at home around 7 o'clock, 7:15, right? And then we're going to be able to see that Donald is still at mom's house and not at his house. You see where I'm going with it?
I don't think you are.
I know we are.
I don't-
There's no other person that's just going to go up to the house and
Except for some crazy maniac.
okay, and for what? And clean up? Why did they clean up?
Who knows?
Okay, you know all about touch DNA and all that stuff. I'm sure you watch TV.
I know a little bit. Yeah, I do watch
Yeah.
TV, but I don't know too
And
much
the
about
stuff that we
DNA.
recovered is going to have Donald's fingerprints on it. It's going to have Donald's DNA sweat, just like when I hold this phone, it's going to be on there. All stuff that you normally do not touch and stuff that you can't explain is what I'm telling you. And we know that. Everybody knows it. The only question is
There's not going to
why.
be anything over there with any sweat off of me on it. I can tell you that, Rob. The only thing that you'll find over there that might have sweat off of me is the cloths that I use when I wipe my face, and that's when I'm cooking. Because that's the only sweat that I do is when I'm cooking, when it's hot. That's it.
You know,
Well, I mean, I go outside mess and I sweat.
we were
but
talking about helping John wash clothes and stuff like that.
Well, when I said I helped him wash clothes, John washes the clothes.
Okay.
I help him put them away.
The
That's what I
stuff
do.
is still in the dryer, in the washer.
Is it?
Yeah. It's 3 hand towels.
Well, yeah, but he probably, when Mama gets something from QVC, she puts it in the washer right then.
It's 3
These are
hand
old.
towels. These are old hand towels.
Is that right?
Mm.
Well, I mean, it could have been stuff that he had left on the machine when I got there too. You know.
Or it's something that you use to clean up.
That I used to clean up. I didn't use anything to clean up. I did not use anything to clean up.
Who did?
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. I do not know.
You know exactly what's going on.
No, I know what's happened.
Yeah, exactly. You do know what's happened because you were there when it happened.
No, sir, I was not.
Yeah,
You ever
were.
use your mom's card to buy groceries or anything? Do you ever buy groceries for her or anything like that?
No.
Credit card? Who's she bank with?
I'm not sure who she banks with.
Who do you bank with?
I bank with Bank of America. I've been with Bank of America for years.
Who got you the account at Bank of America?
I did.
Your mom didn't start one for you there or anything like that?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
And she might have started one there for John
Why would she have done that?
to help him.
How'd you feel about?
And she might, I mean, RT, I don't know where his bank account is. I don't even know where John's bank account is, but
How did you feel about John and RT living at home with your mom?
John and RT have always lived at home with my mom.
Why didn't you live at home with them?
Well, when I came down here, when I came back down here, you know, my father was still alive and there wasn't any room in that house for me. And Mama helped me find that place that I'm living in now.
And you've lived there for 15 years, you said?
Yes, sir. About 15 years, almost 15 years.
What do you think happened?
What do I think happened? I think my mom and my brothers were murdered by somebody.
That's all it is.
What kind of person do you think it takes to do something like that?
A maniac. Somebody that's out of their mind crazy. You said that they stabbed them to death?
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy person. That's an insane person.
You don't seem too shocked by it, though, is what we're getting at. I mean, you're just. I can tell you, if my whole family was murdered, I would be showing a little bit more emotion than you do.
In time. I'll be showing plenty of emotion. Believe me, I've already showed some emotion.
So,
Well, not to many people, but I've got my way of handling things.
how do you handle things?
I'll hold it inside. I don't want to.
Were there things going on in your family and you've held it in for so long that finally you had enough?
There was
and got
nothing,
angry
nothing going on in my family. Nothing at all.
and killed your mom
I did not kill my mother.
and then killed your brother?
I would never kill my mom or my brother. Either one of my brothers. I mean, do I look like some kind of a blooming maniac to you people?
I mean,
You to me. Just throw it out there.
let me explain something to you. Your mother was sitting in her chair, okay, when she was killed. So whoever killed her, she was comfortable being around, okay? Otherwise, she would have probably gotten up, moved. There would have been a sign of a struggle there or something like that, okay?
As well as John also, because John doesn't talk to people. He keeps to himself.
He does.
But he was killed sitting in his chair.
Sitting in his chair.
Mm-hmm.
Had his throat cut.
Throat cut.
Mm-hmm.
And mama too.
Mm-hmm.
My God, that would take a monster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no monster. I did not do this, y'all. I did not do this. I did not kill my mother in some kind of Wiccan ritual or whatever. The Wicca that I know, it doesn't involve anything like that.
Let me ask you this: what you sit there and say that you think a monster would do this at the house?
I think a monster would do this.
Well, what kind of monster would clean up after it and try to conceal it?
That would be clean up and try to conceal it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy.
And then somebody's going to put all these blankets and stuff on them.
Blankets?
Mm-hmm. Like I was explaining to you about the Wiccan ritual, they cover them to keep them warm after they kill them.
I don't know nothing about no ritual like that.
I mean, who does that?
A crazy person does that.
Let me ask you this. If somebody did this that didn't know your family, why would they just sit there, your mother and your brother John, and just let somebody kill them? Why would they do that? Makes no sense, does it?
Makes no sense. I agree.
Okay? They had to be totally comfortable with whoever was in that house.
I guess they did.
No, they had to have been.
Well, I mean,
Otherwise,
I'm
they
sure
wouldn't
they
be
were.
sitting there and let somebody bash them in the fucking head. Okay? They had to be totally comfortable with whoever was in the house. Neighbors say nobody comes and goes over there. The only person they ever see come and go over there is you.
I go over there about.
You were over
Tuesday.
there Tuesday,
Yes.
like he told you earlier. Your brother was killed in the clothes that he wore at work Tuesday. Okay? Nobody has seen these people since Tuesday, since you saw them.
I was the last one to see him alive.
Yeah. So how are you going to sit there and tell us that you didn't kill them when you were the last one to see them? They trusted you, and you killed them. They didn't think anything of it. They didn't know it was coming.
I love my parents.
I'm sure you did.
I
But
love
you
my
killed
mom
them.
and my brothers, and I did not kill them. I did not kill them. I would never harm my mother, never hurt my brothers, never.
You might have thought you were doing it for the right reasons, for a Wiccan or whatever.
No, it's got nothing to do. I mean, the Wiccan that I
In
do
your
ain't got
mind,
nothing
you
to
may
do with
not
nothing
think
like
you
that.
killed them. You may think you just sacrificed them.
I did not. I did not. I don't sacrifice anything. I have never sacrificed anything in my entire life. Ever. I've never killed. I wouldn't hurt anything.
Okay. You ever been arrested before?
Yes, sir, I was.
For what?
A DUI.
Is that the only thing?
Yeah, that's the only thing I've ever been arrested for.
You still drink?
No. I gave that up years ago. I can't drink now.
Who turned you in for a DUI?
Who turned me in?
Yeah, did anybody turn you in?
No.
No?
Been over to a girlfriend's house and I was just on the way home and it was no peace to get home.
Let me ask you this. Did you touch any of RT's belongings?
RT's belonging.
Like personal belongings, his cell phone, anything like that? Did you touch any of that?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't even know where that is. I don't know where it's in the house at.
How do you know it's in the house?
Well, I mean, if it's in the house, I didn't touch it.
Okay.
Or no matter where it was, I didn't touch it. I mean, I don't mess with nothing of RT's. RT's computer and all that stuff, I don't mess with none of that stuff.
What does he do?
He works for Homeland Security.
Doing what?
Something to do with computers. That's what he does.
You don't know anything other than that?
That's all I know. He don't talk about his job.
How long does he work with them for?
I would say about 20 years. About as long as John has been at Walmart.
Department of Homeland Security?
Yes, sir.
Well, that only came around after the Twin Towers came down.
Well, prior to that, he was with the Department of Defense. And then when the base closed down, he worked for Spa War or something like that. It was a funny name, Spa War.
Mm-hmm.
He worked for Spa War. And the base closing commissions closed that down. And RT went with Homeland Security. He moved from Department of Defense to Homeland Security.
Does he make a lot of money?
I would imagine he probably does. He's a civil service worker. And he's been there for 20 years. So I would imagine he makes plenty of money.
He's never loaned you any money or anything like that?
RT, yeah, he's loaned me money before.
How much?
Well, I'm trying to remember when it was that he loaned it to me. I know one year he gave me money for Christmas.
I mean, you got a job, you got your own money. Why does he need to?
Well, it could have been when I was in between jobs.
How long have you been at your current job?
I've been at my current job 10 years. It would be 10 years soon.
And who's that with?
Sacred Heart.
Security?
Chief 4S Security. Yes, sir.
Let me see your hands. Turn them over. You can throw them like that.
What are you looking for?
Just looking at your hands. So you said you'd never touched anything of RT's before?
Not Tuesday. RT wasn't there. Now, he's helped me before with my computer stuff.
With your computer stuff?
Yeah, when I have to do these classes and stuff that we're required to take at work, a lot of times RT will help me take, he'll bring it up and help me get it going for me. Then all I have to do is answer the questions because I'm not too great with computers.
And that's on a computer though, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't have anything to do with the cell phone or anything.
No, it didn't have anything to do with his cell phone. I haven't touched his cell phone.
Donald, what's going to happen when we were able to say that you were at that house at 7:30? when your brother got home.
You're not going to be able to say that
Why?
because it's not true. I left that house. I was home before the news ended. So when I turned the TV on, the news was on. And then after the news, Who Wants a Millionaire came on. I didn't pay no attention to it, but I do remember Who Wants a Million or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire came on. I was home before the news ended, the local news. And that's what time I always go home. Just about that time.
Let me ask you this. Did you move any furniture or anything while you were over there Tuesday?
No, sir. I didn't move any furniture.
Move any rugs or anything?
No, sir.
Clothes, hangers, nothing.
No.
Drag your mom down the hall.
No, sir. Drag my mom down the hall.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Was she in her chair?
To start with, she was.
No, sir. I didn't drag my mom down the hall. I did not harm my family, not my brothers or my mother. And I know this Wiccan stuff to y'all must look real out there.
Yeah.
But I swear to you, I have never, ever sacrificed anything in my life. Ever. I would never harm an animal or cut a chicken's neck or anything like that. I don't know where y'all got that information from, but that ain't the kind of Wicca that I know.
Who knows that you're Wiccan?
Nobody. I'm a solitary practitioner. Nobody knows that I'm a Wiccan.
No. Know anybody else? Let me ask you this. Do you know anybody else that's a Wiccan?
No, sir. I don't know. I'm a solitary, what they call a solitary practitioner. I don't know anybody else that's a Wiccan. I'm not a member of a coven or anything like that. I don't have nothing to do with anything like that.
Are there such thing as Wiccan groups in this area?
If there is, I don't know about it. I mean, I'm not saying there's not. Wiccans don't exactly go around advertising. So I wouldn't even know how to go about finding out if there was a Wiccan group in this area.
Let me ask you this. What is John's social life? Does he have a social life? Is he interested in women or men? Or what is he like? Does he like men or women?
I would say he likes women. I mean, there's been a couple of girls that's come to the house.
When you've been there?
Not when I've been there, but Mom told me about it.
Okay. What about RT?
I don't know anything about RT's love life at all. I don't even know if he has one. As far as I know, he's not he's normal. I mean, as far as I know.
What do you mean by normal?
I think he would like girls more than boys.
Okay. What about you?
I have no life when it comes to that, but I like girls. I don't like boys.
Okay.
I mean, I was married.
That was in the past, though, right?
18 years I was married. Yes, sir.
You got kids?
I got a son.
You're local?
No, sir. He's in Virginia Beach.
What's he do?
He works for Geico. Last I talked to him. It's been a while.
You said you talked to him today.
No, I called him. He ain't called me back yet. 9 times out of 10 when he does, he'll be drunk. He don't ever call me until he gets loaded, then he calls me.
Is he mad at you?
I don't think so.
Where's his mom live?
She lives right there. He lives in Virginia Beach, and she lives, well, I don't know where she lives, but I think she lives either Chesapeake or Moyock.
Is that where you...
That was years and years ago. When I left there, she was living in Moyock then. So I'm figuring her folks and all her family's in Chesapeake. So she's, Moyock's right there on the border with Chesapeake. So
Does anybody else go stop by, see your mom? Any other family members?
We don't have any other family in this area. The nearest family that we have to this area is in Mobile. And I got a slew of cousins in Mobile. And the only time they ever come over here to talk to Mom is when they want to borrow money. And so she just don't have nothing to do with it.
Who would come over here from Mobile if they did come?
It'd be one of my cousins. Mama ain't going nowhere. She's the only sibling that Mama has left, and she's, the last I heard, she's like an invalid.
What's her name?
Nell Watson.
And how do you spell that? Nell?
Yes, sir.
How old is Nell?
Nell,
You know where she lives or anything?
I sure don't. I don't know where she lives. But she's about 10 years older than Mama. 9 or 10 years older than Mama.
Why would the cousins come over here trying to get money from your mom?
To help pay the bills. They have a lot of financial problems, a lot of struggling over there, and Mama will give them money. And I mean, when my cousin Carlos died, she paid for the funeral. And that was the last time that I was over there, was when Carlos died.
How long ago was that?
It was before Daddy died,
4 years ago?
maybe. It was about 4 years ago, yeah, because it was about 2 years, a year and a half before Daddy passed.
Were you at the house today when they went in the house? Today?
Mama's house?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I was there.
Okay. How can you explain no forced entry into the house? Both your brother and your mom are killed while they're sitting down as if they knew who was in the house.
I can't explain that, sir. I cannot explain that.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they knew who it was that killed them. And usually when it's something like this, when it's covered up, it's usually that the person doesn't want to look at their family member that they killed because they have some kind of heart deep down and they cover them up because they're ashamed of what they've done.
You mentioned that to me earlier. But I ain't had nothing to do with any of
There's
this.
no local family that lives here.
None.
Because if this was just some crackhead off the street, they go in there and kill them, rummage through their shit, run out the fucking door. They wouldn't clean up. They wouldn't cover your mom and your brothers up. Anything that like that points to a family member. Really, it points to you, Donald. Pretty much.
I know it does. I know it does, and that's why I'm here. I know it points to me, but I did not kill my family.
Okay.
Okay? And I have no idea who did. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know of anybody that they know that they would have trusted that much. I don't know of any other than family.
That's the whole thing, though, is like you live local, you live right down the street, but you have no connection with your family hardly. You see your mom once a week. You don't hardly talk to her on the phone. You don't know shit about
I see her
RT.
a little bit more than that. I mean, I'm over there for all the holidays and stuff like that. The family gets together for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and we all work.
Okay.
We work all the time. John gets one holiday a year. You know?
Sounds like he's a hard worker.
Yeah, I mean, he
He's
gets
off
Christmas
there
off because he works at Walmart, but now he takes leave and all. So he's always off around the holidays, and we always get together. And sometimes, I don't get there till late.
How come you didn't move in with your mom after your dad died?
Well, Mama never asked me to move in with her after.
Did you ever
my dad
ask her if you could move in?
died. No.
Why not?
I like my house.
Like your solitude?
I like my solitude, and I like my house.
Does it seem like mom loved your half brothers more than she loved you?
No. Never. It never seemed like my mom loved my brothers more than she loved me. She loved all of us.
QVC shit is like all in their rooms. Like she buys them stuff all the time. Does she She give you any of that stuff?
She buys me stuff. She gets me stuff from QVC.
Would you be surprised if I told you that she spent $6,000 last month on QVC?
I'd be shocked. No idea Mama was spending money like that.
Would you be mad that your inheritance is being blown on QVC?
Hell no. I don't give a damn about no inheritance.
Does Mom have an insurance policy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Does Mom have a will?
I think she has a will.
You
I think
so?
after Daddy died, she made a will. But I've never seen it.
Do you know what you're entitled to in that will?
I have no idea what I'm entitled to in any will. And I had no idea Mama spent $6,000 on QVC. I mean, I knew she was buying stuff, but I thought it was just a little, like a shirt here and a pair of pants there and a trinket here and a trinket there.
You realize on something, case like this, the insurance company calls the sheriff's office and wants to know if you're a suspect.
I would imagine they probably would. I mean,
In an instance like this, is basically that we can't clear you at this moment of this homicide, and they're not going to pay you.
I don't give a damn whether they pay me ever or not. I don't care. I am not worried about I don't even know if Mama's even got a life insurance policy. If she has, she ain't never told me about it. So you're insinuating that I killed my family to get their life insurance policy?
I have no idea. You just,
Do I look like a total maniac to you people?
Yeah. The way you're acting, yeah.
yes.
I didn't know that Mama had a life insurance. I didn't know that she had a life insurance policy or not, but I would imagine maybe she did. That's what you're saying. Oh, I'm sorry. I know she had a life insurance policy on me and John and RT through Prudential. It was a small life insurance policy on us to bury us with if anything ever happened to us. But other than that, I couldn't tell you the name of any insurance company or anything like that because I don't know any.
How much was that life insurance policy?
Well, mine was a whole life insurance policy, and it was about $3,000, $3,000 or $4,000. I cashed mine out.
You did?
Yeah. And I can't remember what I got, but I think it was about $2,400, $2,500. If I had kept it, it would have been worth like $4,000 or something like that.
So the insurance policy was something for like $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah, through Prudential. Mama had it on me from the time I was a baby.
Donald, are you a cold-blooded killer?
No, sir. I'm not a cold-blooded killer. I'm not a cold-blooded person.
Remember when I talked to you about your dog earlier today?
Yes, Zena.
You showed emotion when we talked about your dog. How if somebody killed your dog, cut your dog's throat, and let it lay there and just bleed all over the place, flail around, struggle for its last breath.
Yeah, I'd be horrified. I would be horrified. I love my dog.
What goes through your mind when you think about that? Imagine your mom.
I don't know what goes through my mind when I think about that. That's just terrible.
Think about your mom doing the same thing.
I don't want to think about my mom doing that. I don't want to think about
cut her
anybody hurting my
throat.
dog or my mama.
Somebody cut her throat. She sat there and suffered and bled all over the place. Somebody, probably you,
Not me.
treated her like a piece of garbage and just drug her down the hall into a room, threw clothes on top of her, and left her like a piece of garbage.
I'd never do that to my mother. Never.
And then you did the same thing to your brothers. Cut their throat.
I would never harm my family. Never. Never.
Can you imagine what they went through?
I don't want to imagine what they went through. I don't want to imagine what they went through.
Well, that's what they went through.
And why? For what?
Exactly. And it was done by somebody they knew and trusted.
Well, if it wasn't me, sir, I can tell you that. I'd never hurt my mother. Never. I just don't I don't understand how this happened. I don't understand why this happened.
Well, if you didn't do it, I wish you could help me understand why it did happen.
As far as I'm concerned, me and my mama and my brothers, we were close. Now, like I said, we all worked just about all the time, except for mama. And we saw each other when we could. I mean, you know, I'm working 3 to 11 every night. John's working all day. He's riding with RT. So, I mean, there's just not a whole lot of time in there to spend a whole lot of time together. We just all worked all the time. Go to work and come home. Go to work and come home. That's all we did. That's all anybody did that I know of.
Did you drag your mom down a hallway?
No, sir.
Did you try and move either one of your brothers after they were killed?
No.
Did you try and clean up anything in that house?
No, sir. I was not there. I don't know anything about anything being cleaned up.
When was the last time you were at that house since Tuesday?
The Tuesday before.
No. Have you been there since this past Tuesday?
No, sir. The only time I was there was when we went over there when the sheriff's deputy come and got me this morning.
Okay. Are we going to find anything in your car from that house?
I don't think so. I ain't got nothing in my car from that house.
Okay.
There ain't nothing in my car from that house. In fact, there ain't nothing in my car hardly, except for a bunch of old tools and a pair of sunshades maybe. Is there anything else that I can answer for you?
Why'd you kill him?
I did not kill my family, sir.
Okay.
I would never hurt my mother.
What this here is, Donald, this is a seized property receipt, okay? Just letting you know that we seized your 1989 white Lincoln Town car. Okay?
Why did you seize my car? You didn't have to do that.
Well, we had to seize it so we can search it and process it, okay?
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
What this is a form that we seized it from you,
Yeah.
from your house,
Well, when will I get it back?
when we're done searching it.
Because it's the only car I got. So I've had that car for 10 years.
I would. Sign right there for me. I'll give you a copy of it.
Why couldn't y'all just search it where it was?
Because we have to get our crime scene to do it.
Oh,
There's your copy, okay?
yes, sir.
Give me a second, I'll be right back, okay? Just one more thing, just raise your right hand for me. You swear in front of the statement you made here today's the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Got a question. What is your son's phone number?
I don't know his phone number. He lives in Virginia.
I thought you said you tried to call him.
I did. I called him it's on my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
And
What kind of cell phone do you have? Or what's the phone number again?
602-7919. It's a track phone. Let's see, 50-602-7919. It's a track phone. There you go.
Okay. Alrighty. You got anything else you want to tell me?
I give him all my keys. I don't have no keys to get back into the house. I give them all my keys. I thought they were just going to search the car there, so they got all my keys. I don't have one to the door.
Okay, hold on. Here's your keys.
Oh,
Just hold on to those. I'm going to keep
really?
these.
Oh,
I'll
really?
get them back to you. You can go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So, the man cooks dinner for his mother and brother. Then, while they sat and watched the evening news, he got out the claw hammer and he went to work. He then slit both of their throats. He waited in the house for RT to return home from work and then murdered him as well. He then dragged each body to another room and buried them under piles of clothing. Apparently, this was an effort to keep them warm to throw off the medical examiner's time of death. Very tricky. Now, while authorities and media ran with the Blue Moon killings and the ritualistic nature of the crime, the reality was just, well, what is it always? Murder for financial gain. Donald Hartung was intentionally excluded from his mother's will, which was valued at around $900,000. So he believed that they all needed to die in order for him to benefit from the situation. In February of 2020, Donald Hartung was convicted of 3 counts of first-degree murder, and he received 3 consecutive life sentences with no possibility of parole. The jury failed to reach a unanimous decision in the case, which kept Donald Hartung from getting the death penalty for the murders. I want to thank you all for watching. We have a lot more coming here at Couch Detectives, so make sure you're subscribed, and we will see you in the next one.